Those first 2 weeks after birth are so vulnerable. A lot can change very quickly. Having someone there who really sees you can make all the difference. I remember when I had my son, everything felt so precious, yet very unbelievably hard. I wasn't expecting to feel all these emotions, all these thoughts all at once. I was born in Ecuador and I was raised in Hamilton, New Jersey. It was very hard being bilingual, where Spanish was the main language spoken at home, and then you go to school and everyone's in English. When I was in my early 20s, I was told that I need to translate for my grandfather as he was going through a process of diagnosis of prostate cancer. And at that point, something inside me clicked of like, there needs to be a better way. So I decided to become a nurse. Today I work for Family Connects NJ as a home visiting nurse, but I also work per diem as an ICU nurse. I see families at their most vulnerable in two completely different settings. It's the same core idea, making sure you're listening, making sure that they don't feel alone and overwhelmed. Essentially, Family Connects NJ offers families with a newborn a free in-home visit for my nurse. The nurse checks on the health of the parent and baby and helps connect families to support and resources they might need. This can be mental health support, help accessing food, or other community services. What's unique about my role as a postpartum nurse is that I get to go to their home. I get to go to their safe space. Hi, Christiana. I'm Diana. I'm the home visiting nurse with Family Connects. Hi, Diana. On those 1 to 2 hours that I'm in the home, I let the family ask me as many questions as they want, vent if they have to vent, cry if they need to cry, and provide resources. When to call your healthcare provider. So if you have pain in your chest, obstructive breathing, shortness of breath, seizures, or thoughts of harming yourself or someone else, you do want to call 911. Is it okay if I weigh baby on the table? In those early weeks, the most important things that we're screening for is, one, baby's weight. Make sure baby is at the weight that he should be at the time of my visit. We're screening for mom's blood pressure and as well mental health. So 150 over 90, your blood pressure is a little high. I do have to call the OB and let them know. If your blood pressure is high, you are at risk of having a stroke.
She just didn't take my blood pressure and just leave me like that. She called my OB herself and told them that my blood pressure is high, that I should go to them right away. It wasn't for Diane coming here, would have been probably worse, because I wasn't really concerned about my blood pressure, just thinking that, it would just return back to normal.
My approach is, this could happen. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. I'm just letting you know and providing the education. So if this was to happen, you don't dismiss it. Hi, Walter. It was nice meeting you. Baby's doing great.
The postpartum period is incredibly complex. The symptoms of elevated blood pressure after pregnancy or symptoms of infection may begin subtly, and people may dismiss them as either a normal part of the postpartum period, or they may not feel unwell enough to seek care until those conditions progress to a level of urgency or even emergency. Family Connects NJ is a program that brings a specially trained nurse into the home of postpartum families in New Jersey. It allows for individualized, personalized care right in the comfort of one's own home.
I walked into this family's home.
Family Connects NJ is incredibly unique in that it's offered to all families, including those who have experienced a stillbirth, neonatal loss, are adopting a newborn, or are fostering a newborn. The universality is one of its defining features because it's really meant to uplift population health and redefine the standard of care in the postpartum period for everyone.
Maternal and infant health is so much more than health care. It really is about life and about how people are accessing resources across the lifespan. We really see different outcomes by race and ethnicity, and that is why we are so focused on this work here in New Jersey. A non-income based and non-risk based program for all families has changed the game. Family Connects NJ helps to reduce the stigma because families don't have to qualify. They don't have to explain why they need this service. It really just becomes part of the ecosystem and part of the fabric of how we provide care in New Jersey. We are on track for statewide implementation across all 21 counties in New Jersey, but we have a few challenges that lie ahead. And one of those challenges is really making sure that all families that need, can benefit, and deserve this service are fully aware of this program.
Our first recommendation. A program like this requires a lot of coordination, so Department of Children and Families has coordinated with our model developer, Family Connects International, to create a version that would work for New Jersey on this statewide rollout. And we have philanthropic partners such as the Burke Foundation who are helping us with day-to-day supports. What feels most important about Family Connects NJ is that it's redefining the postpartum standard of care for people in New Jersey to be more consistent with World Health Organization guidelines.
Every family deserves a strong start. This Family Connects is something I wish I had. I think it would have made a big difference for me as a mother. This is fulfilling for me because I feel like I'm making a difference, one family at a time, one home at a time.